Untapped, new product research method to find amazing dropshipping products that you can sell today. Hi there, my name is Ricky Hayes and welcome to today's video on a new Untapped product research strategy that you can use today. Basically, you use Pinterest, and the easiest way is make sure when you make an account in Pinterest, make sure you set it that you are a female, make sure that with the onboarding that you set it that you're a female, that you are in the United States, your language is English, and for the suggestions, make sure you choose images that seem like they're, products like women's activewear, cosmetics, makeup, and then you can sort of find things like this. You can see that all I've done is I've sort of had a look here, and I've found these fantastic products. Now, I don't know if this is custom, but look at this. Visit site, away you go. Charm, it's celebrating, so 25 years, only has 2 reviews, this specific product, so I don't know why, but, if I went and had a look, I've never heard of this store ever, but absolutely beautiful. And look at this. I don't know if these are custom made or just purchased, but these would be phenomenal. They've got plenty of reviews, 25 years old, existing business, and there you go. Now, for some reason, a lot of the time what I try and look for is usually on the store it has popular collection, but some of them don't have it. But the other thing you can sort of do is look at reviews. So you can look, you're always going to get fewer store shop reviews than you are that, and you can sort of have a look. Now you can't most recent pictures first, and this is where as well, when you look at a store, you want to sort of see, do you see the same one? So to see if there's any clear correlations, but nonetheless, like you can see that this is fantastic, and these are all probably not really customizable. If I have a look at, oh no, you can see bestsellers. Here we go. So here we go, and $7, 20 reviews, fantastic. Now, if I again want to just go and find it now, oh no, there we go, download. And then what you want to do, you just go on AliExpress and make a free account, whatever. Takes a moment, and we haven't found. So yeah, you can see this is a bit more custom, right? So sometimes when you find this, it might not be. You might need to go to a Alibaba supplier. Now this is in US currency, Australian currency. It just defaulted to, so if I want to change it actually to US so that it's more relatable. Okay. Anyway, you get my point, right? So maybe in this case, that one isn't actually, that's a bit more of a custom one. Selling it for $7 though, and so if you can find like on Alibaba very, very cheap, it isn't customized, very basic, and people love it, right? These are fantastic items that are really easy to ship. And you can see that took me 2 seconds from looking here, right? And that's all I do. Like, you just use the home on here. And I mean, look at that. That is a good item. That's, 22, you can see 195 stars, love hearts. And you can see, someone's obsessed. And how long ago was that? 3 months, 5 months. Visit website. This is where Pinterest is actually really good. A lot of brands use Pinterest. You can use it as a sales channel, and these are all Shopify stores. You can tell straight away. This is, I don't know what theme or whatever this is, but actually kind of, it looks like Debutify, I think. Anyway, and so like you can see, 22 reviews, absolutely beautiful, 5 out of 5. And if I again download it now, one thing as well that I've been learning with using all these AI tools is that if you ever have issues, you can do a few things as well. Like I was just doing some testing here, right? So I'm just going to delete that. What happened there, but had a bug. So there's a few things you can do if you want to make your own images and stuff from this as well. I'm trying this new tool. It's called Hollow. But if you want to also find the supplier as well, because I always think that's important, you can just go in Canva. I don't know if this is part of paid or free. Oh, it is part of paid. And there you go. You can just automatically move the background. Or as another free option I've learned about is this. It's called Flux Playground. So let me upload the image. So you upload the image and you say, I want some, and making AI images as well allows you to bypass a lot of things when you might do customizations, because a lot of these tools do a lot of background checks and that nowadays. I want to make some AI images of the same coat hangers hanging up in a different wardrobe. Now, this isn't perfect by any means, or you could say, remove the background and just have the product itself. I personally find Canva is much better for that. But if you want to make a number of different settings, you can see this only takes a few seconds. And again, as I said, it's as far as I'm aware, it's free. You can see that it's removed the background. Again, it doesn't do it perfectly, but for considering, that I put in something pretty basic, pretty quick off the top of my head. And then, again, if we go to AliExpress, all right, so I just uploaded it using the AliExpress image one, or you can use obviously Alibaba. I personally prefer Alibaba because I prefer to buy in bulk, but and I have a strategy on that, on how you can actually start building a dropshipping brand on a very limited budget with minimal risk. That'll be coming out because I'm really enjoying making these videos again. Is that you can see here, boom, there we go. So how much is it? $35 AUD. And what's this in USD? I don't know why that's $17, but actually you can see it's literally that image. Like, so, you can see that someone has either copied whatever image, so literally simple as that. I don't know why this one's so expensive, but this looks like it's the exact same thing. So I don't know what makes this $17. I think it's the exact same thing, if I'm honest. But this is where you might want to get some samples. I have a video on this, on working with that as well. But if you send it for September 8th, just over a week, not too bad, right? And 99 cents. Whoop. Oh gosh, did I close the tab? No. Sell it for $35, whatever that is in USD. I think that's probably like $25 USD for $1. So you got a $20 margin. People will buy these and they'll buy multiple sets, right? That's the good thing about it as well, is that super cheap. And from what I'm reading here, this is one piece. So for if you're to buy color pink, color that, oh yeah, and so they sell it as. So if you want, it costs more, right? So $35 for one piece when it costs you $1. And then there's shipping on top. There's actually a really good winning product, right? And that all just come about from using Pinterest. And then what you do, key thing, is love heart it, save. You can even comment as well. So I've just made a new account. So if what I would suggest is make a new board. You can see I've saved a few items. Like I found these socks and that linked to Etsy as well. And there you go, you've got a free research method and you can just organize, select all. You can create a section. So I'm going to say winning products. And you can break it down, of course, do whatever you want there. But the point is like that this isn't like Jellycats, 1.3K likes, 58 comments. And so if we visit site, check out there. What is this? So it's an app, right? Okay, well that's a crap example, but let's look at this. That's unique. That's cool, right? And you can see 602 people like it 3 weeks ago, right? 3 weeks ago, and then if you want to have a look here, you can see that then it gives similar items. So I like that. That's a good idea. And you can see it's very on brand. The good thing with Pinterest is it's very on brand, and that like women spend a lot of time on Instagram and Pinterest. And so, you want to try and find, ones that have a good amount of likes is sort of where I look at, in the hundreds, at least if ideally a couple hundred, and see sort of recent engagement. So I'm not getting any luck with these sort of deeper filters. But if I have a look here, like women's activewear is just massive these days anyway, across the board. I plan to actually build one because I just want to build an activewear brand but I'm focused on my pajama brand right now. But you sort of get my point. Women spend a lot of time here for inspiration, and you can use this for that too. I mean, look at this, 312. Can't really see it, but that's the good thing with Pinterest is, and I mean, look at that coming into Christmas. These are great ideas. Great, 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 great. So my point is, it might take a bit of research, but that's where you sort of start to build it out. Like you can see that this ribbon seems to be a very popular type of ribbon, and we can't go to the website, but you can see in quite a few comments, and we're talking literally a week to a month ago, so very, very recent. And I'm going to save that. And then you might want to do some research. You might put it in Google, download the image, upload it into Google, and then you can find stores selling it. You got your description, you got reviews, you got various marketing. You can look at Facebook ads. I'm finding that I use mainly Instagram and Pinterest because the target demographic being 18 to 44-year-old women, mainly 25, 44 in terms of paid ads, is where I'm focused. But any of these, the thing I love about this will be a bit more fragile to ship, but these are trending. Very, very popular these days. Look at this, was this like a little makeup fridge? Look at that, 911 likes. All real people. And that's the thing, Pinterest is actually pretty unsaturated, $150. And it's a makeup fridge, right? So you can see that they're, this one's working very heavily on, they've done some nice bit of branding here. I don't know what theme or whatever this is, but if we have a look, established brand, 95k likes, followers, and that's just from a one product, right? And then if I'm going to just pause and I'll download this and see if we can find it. So very important as well. I always suggest trying to download an image in a white background. But again, if you get an image like that, just go into Canva. If you have a paid subscription, I think it's like $6 a month. Remove the background because I find AliExpress works a lot better when you have a white background. It's just less variables, right? So let's upload this now. All right, so again, even with sort of white, I just go through this and it might just remove some of this just so it gets more clear. There we go, beautiful. And then all you do is we're going to re-download it. Again, just sort of upload it. So I just want to sort of teach this is the easiest way, and you can see best match. You can look at all orders, to look at for the best supplier as well. And you can see that this is a higher ticket product, right? And that even ships from the US, which is pretty cool as well. But I generally just look at best match and sort of start from there just to get an idea. Then I would have a look at orders, because you always want to have a look at the ones with orders. They've had a decent amount sold. And what was the margin? 150 USD and for $50. So you have about $100 margin, which is very healthy to a very passionate audience. And you can see here that, that they're using something like Debutify theme or whatever it is. But they've got the parallax, they've got some reviews, legitimate business. It looks like they're using Judge Me for the reviews, and something about what our customers say. Pretty basic site, right? So very healthy margins. And again, I would have a look at their Facebook, see if they're running ads, get inspiration from their ads, try and run some AI UGC. Centering around the ad, you can see that they're getting a lot of engagement about that, and you can see that they're also mainly you can see as well, one of the things I like to look at, I think that's X as well, but have a look at their socials, and you can always see as well where the priorities are. So you can see 3,000 followers compared to 98,000. That's why Instagram is always where you want to focus your marketing a lot as well. And you always want to try and go on TikTok, because you can see here that this has done really well. 106,000. Look at this. This, there we go, is a marketing creative. Now this has gone viral. However long ago this was, many years ago. And there we go. You can use that. That's a video. Use a TikTok download video, and away you go. So that's pretty much. I'm going to be releasing more research methods. I use a lot of Pinterest. I use a lot of Instagram. I've got my own research tool that's sort of coming out as well, and others, to give you sort of choice, trying to find new untapped methods to stay ahead of the market. So I did want to say thank you very much for watching. As well as that, I've got my case study of my pajama brand that I'm building out as well. I'm using my theme sections with another theme I've decided as well, just as a test for this. I'm going to be, as I said, more and more as I build it out, I'm going to be just sort of revealing everything I sort of learn. This is all very new to me. I plan to make that. I'm building skincare and then an activewear. And these are areas that I'm still very much learning as well. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy this. I'm just going back to my grassroots, right? I've been making a lot of content on a lot of other things, but I've just sort of been thinking like this is sort of where my grassroots are. So, and the feedback I've been getting is people want to see more of this. So I hope this has been helpful. If you did enjoy today's video, be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment if you have any questions. Let me know in the comment section. I'm planning new tutorials on that as well. So let me know sort of what content you want down in the description, down in the comment section down below. Otherwise, thank you very much for your time. Have a lovely day. Take care and goodbye.